Hey y'all, it's Kat from Girl Gone Grillin'. This week we are having some nasty wet weather here in Texas, and it's keeping me inside and not outside grilling. So today I thought I would share one of my absolute favorite recipes that my mom made growing up. We're gonna be making some chicken spaghetti. This recipe is easy, it is delicious, and it is one of my favorites from my childhood. So without further ado, let's hop right in and get to cooking. Start by grabbing yourself a large pot. I have about 2.5 pounds of chicken breast that I am going to add into the pot. Then I'm gonna add like 2 quarts of water or so in here with the chicken. Now I'm gonna let my chicken boil for about 30 to 40 minutes until it is all the way cooked. This burner has some issues, but it works okay. We're gonna let that come to a boil now. Well, I got a little bit sidetracked doing some work, so these have been boiling about 40 minutes. I am 99.9% certain these are cooked all the way through because they're starting to shred, but it's always a good thing to use a meat thermometer and check the internal temperature, and this one is most definitely cooked all the way through. I turned off the heat and I am just gonna use my tongs and remove the chicken out of the water, but do not drain this chicken water. Once my chicken cools off a little bit, I'm just gonna slice it up into some bite-sized pieces. Doesn't have to be any sort of perfect, you can shred it if you really want to, but I'm just gonna kind of roughly cube mine up. My chicken is chopped up and ready to go, so now let's get to cooking some veggies. Into a large skillet, I'm gonna add about a cup of diced bell pepper, a diced white onion, and 1 celery stalk that's been diced. And I'm gonna throw in like 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna crank up this heat to like a medium heat and saute up these veggies until they are nice and tender. My vegetables are nice and tender now, and we're gonna add a couple of things into the skillet. The first thing we're adding is 2 cans of Rotel. I'm using the Hatch Chili Rotel because it's what I had in my pantry over there, but use whatever you have on hand. Regular Rotel is just fine. Up next, this is a key ingredient. Golden mushroom Campbell's soup. You don't want to replace this with anything else. You want to use the golden mushroom. That just brings the flavor to the next level in this chicken spaghetti. Just plop that soup right on in there. And the last thing we're going to add is our diced chicken. Let's add that on in. Let's mix this together and let it come to a simmer for just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna set this aside on a different burner and grab your pot that you boiled your chicken in. We're gonna take our chicken broth and bring it up to a boil. And we're gonna boil our spaghetti noodles inside this chicken broth for some extra flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little salt to this broth as well. Once my chicken broth has come to a boil, I'm gonna add in about 12 ounces of spaghetti noodles. And we're gonna break these spaghetti noodles into thirds. I know some people may come for me, but that is just how this recipe was made when I was growing up. We are not gonna be draining this broth, so you want about 8 cups of water in here. So I'm just gonna add in my noodles and let it start cooking. After boiling the spaghetti for about 11 minutes, you'll see that there's just a little bit of liquid left behind, and we're not going to drain that. We want to keep all that yummy flavor in there. Now to do the hard part of adding my chicken and soup and tomato mixture into my pot with my noodles. Let's hope that I don't make a mess, but I'm really good at making a mess, so we shall see. Oh no, no, we're about to have a spill. This is probably when a second pair of hands would come in handy, but I don't have those at this very moment, so We'll make it work. There we go. Stir all of this together. To this pot, we're gonna add a bag of Velveeta shreds. Dump in that whole bag. I won't lie, I like mine extra cheesy, so since I have one of these Velveeta cheese sauce packets, we're gonna go ahead and slap this in here too. Mix that all together. Get everything nice and cheesy. Doesn't this look good already? Ooh, this is gonna be so good. I have a 9x13 baking dish, and I am going to dump my spaghetti right into the dish. We're gonna definitely be pushing the boundaries of this 9x13 dish, but it fits perfectly. And just like that, my chicken spaghetti is ready for the oven. I'm gonna bake this at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Let's pop her on in and I'll see y'all in an hour. While my chicken spaghetti is in the oven, I'm gonna enjoy myself a nice little iced coffee, and I will see y'all in an hour. All right, y'all, it has been an hour. And the chicken spaghetti is ready to come out of the oven. Ooh, doesn't this look fantastic? It's still bubbling. And just like that, our chicken spaghetti is done. It smells absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to dig in. For dinner, I would serve this alongside maybe some garlic bread, maybe a Caesar salad, to make it a nice complete meal. Let's dig in and show you the cheesy goodness inside. Let's dig into the chicken spaghetti. Ooh. I mean, come on. Look at how good that looks. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed my chicken spaghetti recipe. It brings me back to my childhood, and it is just so, so good. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up or a like. I'd really appreciate that. And comment down below and tell me what you'd like to see me cook next. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all again real soon. Bye, guys.